Okay, first topic is software and operating system. Hmm, Definition of software. Software is a set of instructions or programs that tell a computer how to perform a specific task. Software has no physical form and can only be accessed through hardware. For the example, application, operating system, and utility software. Okay, next. This is type of software. First is system software. Software that manage hardware and provide a platform for running application is for the example is operating system like Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Okay. And the function is organize and manage computer resource, including CPU, memory, and storage device. Okay. Number two is application software. Software designed to help user perform specific tasks. For the example, Microsoft Office, Word, or Excel, Adobe Photoshop, web browser like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firewall, and everything like that. Okay. And the function is facility daily work um such as word pressing, image editing, and internet browsing. Okay, three, development software. Development software is software used to create, develop, and test application and system. Example, like IDA are integrated development environment such as Visual Studio, Eclipse, and other program software. And the function provide tool and environment for developer to write and test code. Okay. Next, understanding operating system. Operating system or OS is a type of system software that manage computer hardware and provides service for application software. Main function Main function is manage hardware resource like CPU, memory, storage, provide a user interface, GUI or CLA, and then manage files and directories. Next is main function of operating system. One, process management. Management of processing running on the computer, including scheduling and controlling process. For the example, like setting process priorities, allocating CPU, and managing multitasking. And two, memory management is used by application and the system, including memory allocation and deallocation. For the example, managing virtual and physical memory and avoiding conflict between applications. Okay, three, storage management. Storage management is manage data storage on hard disk and other storage device. Managing files and direction and regulating access to data. For example. Okay. And four is device management. Okay, device management is manage hardware such as printer, scanner, and other input or output device. Example is using driver to communicate with hardware. Okay, then, oh, sorry. Okay, user interface. User interface is provide an interface for user to interact with the computer, either through a GUI, graphical user interface, or CLA, command line interface. For the example, desktop, menu, and icon in GUI, like text command in the CLA. Oh, this is the example for operating system. First is Linux. Okay, Linux, an open source operating system widely used on server and personal computer. Available in various distributions such as Ubuntu, Fedora, and CentOS. Okay. To process is free, secure, and customizable, active community support, development, and troubleshooting. Okay. Um, ah, Windows. Okay, Windows. Windows is the world's most widely used operating system developed by Microsoft. It has an intuitive graphical user interface. Okay, for process high compatibility with a wide range of application and hardware, as well as extensive support from developer. Okay, next, macOS. macOS and an operating system developed by Apple for Mac computer, known for its elegant design and easy of use. Okay. Uh, for processor is good integration with other Apple device as well as higher security. Okay. And then, oh sorry. Okay, then it's like Android. Okay, Android is Linux-based operating system designed for mobile devices such as a smartphone and tablet. Okay, next iOS. is an operating system developed by Apple for mobile devices such as the iPhone and iPad. Okay. Okay, next okay, this is different between software and operating system. Software is a general term that includes our program that run on a computer, including application and operating system. For operating system, this is a type of system software that specifically manage hardware and provides a platform for running application software. For the example of difference, application software such as Microsoft Word is used for word processing, while Windows is the operating system that manages all application and hardware. Okay, then hardware. Oh, hardware. Okay, hardware is all the physical component of a computer that can be seen and touched. It includes all the parts needed to run software and perform computing function. Example, like CPU, RAM, hard disk, motherboard, and input or output device. Okay. Next, why is hardware important? Okay, why? For basic function, hardware is the foundation of any computer system. Without hardware, software cannot function. For the performance, the quality and the specification of hardware affect the speed and efficiency of the computer. For compatibility, understanding hardware helps in selecting the right component for specific needs, such a game, graphic design, or everyday use. Okay, this is my hardware component. And hardware component first is Central Processing Unit or CPU. CPU is the brain of the computer that does all the calculation and data processing. The function is execute instruction from software. Execute, oh sorry, for the example is Intel Core i5, AMD Ryzen 5. Okay, next is random access memory or RAM. RAM is temporary memory that stores data being processed by the CPU. For the function, stores data and instruction that the CPU needs quickly. Okay. The larger the RAM capacity, the more application can be run simultaneously without lag. For the example is DDR for 8 GB or DDR for 16 GB. Okay, and last is motherboard. Motherboard is the main circuit board that connects all hardware components. Is a or provide a communication path between the CPU, RAM, and other devices. Provide slots for expansion cards such as CPUs and connector for storage device. For the example, like Asus ROG Strix, MSIB 450, okay, like that. Then is storage. Okay, storage, HDD or SD. HDD, hard disk drive, a storage device that use magnetic platters to store data. The functions store large amount of data at a lower cost. Read or write speeds are slower than SD. For the example is Seagate Barracuda ITB. Okay, name is solid state drive atau SSD. Explanation. SSD is storage device that use flash memory to store data. The function is a read or write speed is much faster than HDD. Okay, more shock resistant and lighter. For the example, Samsung 970 Evo 500 GB. Okay, next. Input and output device. Okay, for the input, a device used to enter data into a computer, like keyboard is to type data, mouse for navigation and interaction, scanner to convert whole document into digital ones, and two is a output device. Output device use the display or the output data from a computer. Okay, like monitor is to display image and video, printer to print physical document, and then speaker produce sound. Okay, next, this is graphic card atau GPU. GPU is a component responsible for processing and producing image and video. Uh, the function is improve graphic, perform especially for gaming and design application, allow more complex graphic processing, and 3D rendering. For the example is NVIDIA, GeForce RTX, AMD Radeon. Okay, next is power supply unit. Okay, our PSU. PSU is a power source that provides electricity to all computer components. The function is convert electrical current from an outlet into usable current. Okay, that's all for the topic. Thank you for watching.